Well, the Helping Hands Food Drive is coming to the campus of the University of Findlay, and to tell us all about it and how you can actually help out too, we have the Field Marketing Coordinator for Sodex at the University of Findlay, Riley Hale. And thanks for coming today.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Okay, this has been quite the drive over the years, and you continue to increase the amount of food. So you're looking for canned goods, right?
Yep.
Tell us about that.
Yeah, so this is our 19th annual Helping Hands Food Drive. Last year we ended up collecting just over 249,000 pounds.
Whoa.
And most of it is done just on the one day. So this year's drive is Wednesday, November 6th. It's always the first Wednesday of November, so kind of an easy way to remember it. So we will be collecting, we do have events starting over a week before. We have 50 North that starts collecting a little early. And then we have locations all over Findlay that are helping us, so it's really become a community event. So of course, you know, we want to get the students and faculty and staff involved, but the community as well. So the drive will be Wednesday, November 6th, like I said, 7:30 a.m. to 7:30 p.m. We will be at both Walmarts in Findlay, both Kroger locations. We're super excited to have them on board this year. And then both Great Scott locations and Brinkman's. So we just keep growing every year, really getting that community involvement. So yeah, 7:30 a.m., 7:30 p.m. You can drop off on campus during those hours.
Okay.
We do start a little later at those off-campus locations just because we need a ton of volunteers.
Yeah, volunteers and things. Yeah, exactly.
So those locations typically open up a little closer to 10:30 or 11. So, but you can see us all over town. We have banners up everywhere. Everybody's really just come together, especially this year, to really help us get the word out.
Don't you love that? I mean, yeah, you want the students and the campus involvement, but it's so nice to have the community there where Findlay's at to really help out and lend a helping hand. So where do all the canned goods go to? Do one place or a variety?
Yeah, so the kind of the motto for this for this food drive is, you know, we're neighbors helping neighbors. So we really want to help those people right in Hancock County. So we donate all of our food to Chopin Hall.
Oh, yeah.
And so all of the food that we collect stays in Hancock County. You know, just to give a little background, Chopin Hall, I mean, they serve hundreds of families each week, and they of course have their location in Findlay, and they do mobile pantries as well throughout the month. So they help, you know, some of those smaller communities, those families that might not have access to get to Findlay to get those food items. So that's very helpful, I think.
Right, yeah. So any kind of canned good, or do they say, you know, we want meats or peanut butters? Or,
yeah, so they do have the top 5 items.
Okay.
And actually, while we're at those grocery stores on the day of the drive, we hand out kind of a shopping list, which has those top 5 items on there. So that includes peanut butter. We always add jelly because
if you want peanut butter, you want jelly.
So that's kind of one of the bigger items. And then cereal, canned fruit, canned vegetables, and then juice. Okay. So those are kind of our top 5, but of course we'll take anything. You know, make sure it's not expired. And then they prefer the non-dented cans, but you know, they're typically able to make anything work.
Right, yeah. So, okay, so we know what to buy then. All right. Also, beforehand, I guess they let the kids kind of, I shouldn't call them kids, I'm sorry. They're students. They are young adults on campus. Kids to me. But they also have fun and kind of inspire each other and build some creations and stuff?
Yeah. So we have things starting, like I said, that week before. So we do an event specifically for faculty and staff, and then that kind of leads us into the student construction competition. So that's grown over the years too. We have organizations kind of pair up and make bigger teams. I know we have 14 teams this year, and that's kind of our maximum because we will run out of space eventually. And we just encourage them. We have a theme every year, and this year is Game On Against Hunger. So any sort of game, so whether it's board games, video games, you know, they can really kind of hone into what their interest is and just really continue to build. We encourage them to build up because they can only build out so far. But yeah, that's gotten really, really exciting over the years.
See, that is fun. So much community involvement with this Helping Hands Food Drive, November 6th. Mark your calendar, get your stuff ready, you can go shopping. Thanks for coming today.
Thank you so much.
All right, don't go away. Noon Edition continues in a moment.